Alright, My Hero Season 7, Episode 17. I am like 4 days late on this, but after watching this, I'll finally be caught up again. And I'll be honest, I have no idea where we're at right now. A few episodes ago, I wouldn't have thought that anything happening right now was possible. But last episode was really epic. The Shiketsu High students rocked up. Tokoyami had a big epic moment against All For One. Really looked like All For One was pretty shaken by Tokoyami. Like that came out of nowhere, but it was very welcome. And there's all sorts of other things going on in the background, as there has been throughout this entire fight. Kurogiri has just stirred up all sorts of trouble. Kind of seems like Kurogiri himself is a bit torn between being Kurogiri and Shirakumo. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. It looked like he kind of might have saved Mike and Aizawa last episode. Deku and Shigaraki are locked in arms once again. It seems like Deku wants to take Shigaraki off the coffin. We'll see what happens with all of that. But the thing the show was paying a lot of attention to was Toga, especially in that post-credit scene from last episode. Now, Sue is all over it. Like, Sue being as level-headed as she's been throughout the whole show, she's deduced pretty much what Hawks and All For One deduced as well. That the situation is not the worst, but it's not the best. I don't know what's going on. There's something going on with Toga. She can only use twice as quirk. Doesn't look like she can use any of the other villains, but Toga's trying to figure out why she can't become Jin. Now, there's going to be some pretty good character stuff here. This Uraraka and Toga stuff, it's been building for a long time. I think we're getting closer to something substantial happening with that. But Toga seems to be the key right now. What she's doing with twice as quirk, it needs to be stopped before we can make any sort of headway with anything that's going on. There's so much fighting, and this is just in the Junga Villa side as well. Gunga, however you pronounce it. There's still all the other fights that are going on as well. I keep thinking about Kirishima and Mina who are fighting against that All For One's assassin guy. Like, that was just sprinkled in there. We haven't seen anything about that since then. I need me some Kirishima stuff. I love Kirishima moments. But mentally, I'm still with Deku using Gear Shift for the first time and Gentle Criminal rocking up. Those have been like my top 2 moments of this season. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm just waiting for the next moment like that. And I hope there's something like that in this episode. So I'm not gonna waste any more time. I'm gonna get straight into it. Like and subscribe. Check out the Patreon if you're interested. With all that being said, enjoy the video.
人の喜ぶ顔が好きだった。だから彼女は涙を見逃さない。
Huh. That adds a little bit more context, I think. Also, I've been told that some things in the intro have changed. I like it when shows do this. Jujutsu Kaisen did it in season 2 with specials. So I'm just going to watch this through and see if I can pick up on the new stuff in here. Show me Gentle. Ooh, that was Gentle. I had Nagant. Right, just a couple little things in there. Just a couple little things. I still like it when they do that though. Also, is Bakugo gonna be alive at some point? It's been months. Look at Dark Shadow, man. How epic. And it was her quirk that did that weird thing with Hawks last episode, right? I didn't catch on to that initially. Oh, it's so epic, man. Such a combination of things as well. It's not just Tokoyami, it's a lot of things. Is he getting younger? He's still rewinding, man. Dude, look at him. It's Gigantomachia. Dude, he sounds so different. Oh, what? What's going on here? It's Kirishima, and was it Tetsu? No, it's Shinzo! That's how he's controlling Gigantomachia. It's a small world. Let's go. Oh, and this is where Kirishima was though, no? With Mina. I thought it was Tetsu, bro. Kirishima and Tetsu, you know what I'm saying. Dog. Oh, that's right. I remember this. So many quirks I've forgotten about, man.
奴は人々にとって
Damn!
心の傷そのものだから。
これは無事完了した。分断作戦の裏でディランにバレないよう真相をここへワープ移送し。
Okay.
戦争マキアに洗脳はやべえバレた。マキアが起きれば
What? Wait. Is this the sludge villain from like episode 1, episode 2?
あん時
いや
の真相より隠れやすい雑魚がいた。
Talk to me, Kirishima. It's the exact same thing, man. Where's the assassin guy?
最大出力
Mina?
シットマンアルマ。
Talk to me?
マキアの体を溶かすほどの濃度と量。
Okay.
こんなの出した
Yeah,
ら
it looks like it's doing something to her hand, though.
あの時はここまでできなかった。
Yeah, good callback. True.
人がたくさん亡くなって全部ぶち壊されて。
It's so symbolic, man.
爆豪と轟の特訓方法を教えてもらった。
Mina met Gigantomachia in school all the way back then.
大事なものを守れない
Rest in
のは
peace, Midnight.
もう嫌だから。
そうこいつ俺の流動的な
Oh, that would be wild.
技っちまえ。
Clutch, clutch.
つかバカ俺は常に勝ち馬に立たん。
Hello, what happened? The acid? Or was it Shinzo?
庄司は復讐なんて考えてなかった。
明日
みんな先生の授業大好きだった。弱いから怖いってことを知ってる。
Hey, talk to me, Mina. Hey, I'm here for a Mina moment.
あなたたちも私たちもそうやってできてるんでしょ。
マキア
Shinzo? Yes, sir.
届けるさ。そのために相沢先生から教わったんだ。マキア浮いてる奴らを止めるんだ。
The voice is so good. Yeah, she's a bit cooked.
中度の達成だ。
Damn, his skin's like
すまねえ。俺が
changing color.
ばっかりに。
霧島彼は返し
I was thinking about that a little bit. I like these two, man.
なもん返さなくたって。
Haha.
おめえはずっと俺のヒーローだ。バカ。
That hits. I like that. So this is all dealt with, this section. I was wondering about this.
かろうじて繋がっている糸を切らしちゃいけない。オール・フォー・ワンに全てを向けろ。
Come on now.
青山一家が僕をどう欺いたのかガテンが言った。操るこそ。それは僕のやり方だろう。
Yeah, facts.
桐島君。真相ひとしの洗脳は軽い衝撃で解ける。
Oh.
解けたらマキアの支配権を
Uh-oh.
奪われる。
姿を違えど匂いでわかる。探したぞオール・フォー・ワン。
この先僕は姿を消す。いずれ僕の後継が
Yeah, which he did, which he did. My Villain Academia.
あの時後継の死はオール・フォー・ワンの匂いと声だった。
Yeah.
あれは確かにあなただった。ずっと信じて待っていたのに主が俺を置き去りにして。
This is interesting.
緑谷に続いて2人目だよ。洗脳に抗ってきた奴は上ごとのように裏切られた怒りを吐いてたぜ。
なぜ
Interesting.
ヴィランのやり方ってのは
Is this another version of his theme? I can't tell.
俺の個性で心までは操れない。
Mm.
オルフォーワンが消えるまで抑え続けろ。
Okay. Yeah, even Makia? I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know what's going on. Near the coffin? Deku? Gentle?
でもさ、こんな風の中ヘリ出せって
あんた正気じゃないよ。応じる方もね。伝えたいって原初の欲求なんじゃないかと思うわ。ボロキレのような男、雄英の子だったとは聞いてたけど、あんなビクビクしてた子が今何かせずにはいられないって気持ちになってんの。
Okay.
私らだけじゃない。付き合わせて申し訳ありません。
付き合わされた覚えはねえな。
ギガントマキアの銃弾によって
Even the reporters, man. Everyone seems to understand what's going on.
ジャーナリズムとは言えない支援。
Yeah.
だからこれも
Damn, they're really going out of their way to address everything in this show, and I appreciate it.
緑や伊豆だけじゃありません。戦いから降りゆく仲間を横目。日本は終わったと各国で報道されています。しかしまだ戦っている人がいることを私も伝えられる。
This is the guy from America.
勝つにせよ負けるにせよ、彼らの過程とその結果をまだ終わってはいないことを。
Yeah, this is big time. This is very important, I think.
日本ってどこ？僕知ってる。オールマイトがいたとこだよ。
That's all you need to know. Look at Dark Shadow. Oh, what that mean? What am I looking at?
もう一人の僕の影響か。この腹にもどす黒いものが生じ始めてる。若返るほど抑えが効かなくなる感じ。
Oh my god! I'm dizzy, man.
身を委ねるだけで個性のポテンシャルをより引き出せる。こんなにも強い光を発生させられる。いいね、若いってのは。
Bro, I don't know what's happening, man. I mean, I can see it on the screen, but I don't know what's going on.
僕をここまで追い詰めた
Dude.
彼の個性をもらう。
Nah.
もう十分頑張ったろ。
It's Hawks.
ホークス。強欲、因子がただれている。
ストック個性は外部扱いで巻き戻しに適用され。
Oh.
損傷するたびに巻き戻しの進行速度が上がっている。
Mineta?
ダークシャドウなんかとっても
I can hear his theme now.
だけだぞ。どれならオイラのモキモキトレア
Damn, that's kind of big for Mineta, though.
この髪型になれぞ。
He said, take me, not Tokoyami. Yeah.
シャドウったんじゃねえや。あんたのせいで友達が泣いてたんだよ。
弱者の方向。今は1分1秒が惜しい。見ろ、報道のヘリだ。人々はこの光景を目にし、再び君らに失望するだろう。何も守れなかったな。
I know I've heard that line before. I'm not really surprised at all for one. One here in this instance, but that was pretty wild, man. Dude, look at Hawks.
まだ希望は。
So post credits this time? No. Bro, okay. How many episodes have we got left? That's 7. Is that 17 or 18? That's 18. Okay, 3 episodes to go in this season. So now, look, where we're going to be at the end of that, I've got no idea anymore. I've talked so much about it this season. I just don't know. Some of these episodes are just like a fever dream, man. I've said it before. There's over 150 plus episodes of stuff packed into these episodes. So literally everything that happens, there's a level of gravity behind it, right? But I think after this episode, we've paid attention to literally every single thing. There's a couple things I'm pretty sure are still going to happen after this based on like the opening, but I really don't know where we're going to be at going into season 8. All right, so I feel like the biggest takeaway from all of this is that All For One is just an absolute demon. As if we didn't know this already. Like I said, I'm not surprised that he got away from this situation. I feel like a big part of this was just trying to slow him down. We know he's on a timer. He knows he's on a timer. All Might was walking out that door for a reason. If you've watched the opening, like, you probably have an idea about that. We've got 3 episodes to go. I'm sure something about that's going to happen. But I don't even know a lot of what's going on, man. It's like the younger he gets, is he getting stronger? I know the narration and Hawks was saying stuff about it, but all I'm seeing is just like, like his body's falling apart. There's quirks flying all over the place. He's taken Hawks' quirk from him. The scale of things was pretty epic though. Like with things like Mount Lady, with Dark Shadow being that epic, and then All For One on the scale that he's on as well. Like, it was pretty dope. And it's not just like Dark Shadow, it's Tokoyami, it's Hawks, it's what's his name? I know it's right here. Shishikura? They're all combined making Tokoyami that strong, which is really awesome. And then Mount Lady's using like the enlarged versions of the quirks from that other person. Like, it's all like a combination thing. Really dope. What else happened? Gigantomachia, that was another thing. Like, getting Shinzo involved always excites me. I love Shinzo as a character, but the Kirishima and Mina side of things, where we finally revisited that, Mina's had, like, she's had her moment, man, and I'm really happy with that, kind of paying Kirishima back, because Kirishima, like, saved her the last time they fought Gigantomachia, and of course the pair of them already have history with Gigantomachia from their flashbacks, like their origin story, so I really love how they've put all that together. Now it's Kirishima and Shinzo, and like I said, man, I love me some Kirishima moments. Like, Kirishima hype moments are some of the best in the show. I don't know if we're gonna get that because of the situation we found ourselves in at the end of this episode, but Mina was doing her thing. There's some character stuff in there for her, I'm sure, to do with, you know, how she feels about Midnight and how she feels about herself. Like, she's learned to evolve her quirk to a point where she can do more with it, just like everyone else. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not gonna delve too deep into it because my head's kind of everywhere, and like I said, I'm just waiting for whatever's gonna happen, man. I need me the big epic moments. That is, after all, why I watch My Hero, I'm not gonna lie. And this stuff with the reporters, man. Now look, let me suss this out because I'm sure this is quite symbolic. So these are reporters we've seen throughout the show. This first reporter, I remember she was a little bit annoying, I think, like early on in the show, but they're out here risking their lives. And the other reporter, you know, they had that flashback. She was there at the press conference with Hawks and Endeavor and that, and she was, you know, and she said it herself, she was holding a personal grudge, like it wasn't journalism. But they've all come around. They understand where we are now. It's not just about their journalism or their personal grudge. It's not even just about Japan. It's about the whole world. So they're continuously reinforcing that, and I appreciate it. And the thing, the image, the video they keep flashing to, I'm trying to see exactly what I'm looking at here, because you can see Gentle there, right? So I imagine Gentle swashbuckling channel of Daring Do. So I imagine this is what the homie La Brava is like streaming, right? Or maybe she's hacked into what the business students were filming of Gentle. But specifically what I'm looking at, I don't know. I imagine it's what's going on with Gentle, like what's going on in Japan. I think it's just trying to show the world what's going on. And the views are going up, like they're showing places all around the world. Like, I'm pretty sure that's just what they're getting at, but I can appreciate all that. But in the words of my sister, it's all very bad again. She doesn't like it when it gets all bad in My Hero. She loves all the happy going to school moments. Like, she really wants the last episode or the last part of this season to be everyone just chilling out for a minute. Look, I don't think we're gonna get that. But it was all really bad, like before Deku rocked up initially, and then it got kind of better again, you know? And then like Shoji happened, Gentle happened, and it was all pretty cool again. And now since Kurogiri, it's all just slowly become really bad again, and now it's horrible. Like, I'm looking at some of these images, man. Tokoyami looks cooked. Hawks doesn't have his quirk anymore. Mineta, of all people, is begging All For One to take his quirk and not Tokoyami's. Like, Mineta actually having an important character moment, that's a big deal. Like, everyone's down, but at the very least, it doesn't look like anyone is dead. All For One doesn't have the time. You know, he's just like, get out of my way. I've got to get to Shigaraki. I'm on a time limit. But you look at how many people are now just out of the fight. Everyone that was in the coffin outside of Deku, I think technically you could say Genus could still fight, but him and Edgeshot are still like helping Bakugo. We haven't even seen anything about that. The big three, I'm pretty sure, are out of the picture. I can't remember about Mirio, Mirko, Aizawa, and freaking Mike. They've been transported somewhere. So it's like Deku, but he's got his hands full with Shigaraki. We know All Might's gonna be out there. And then I'm thinking like the other people that are at the coffin, like Denki, Kaminari. I don't know, man. I really don't know. Like Gentle, Nagant, they're still out there. I just don't know. Like I just don't know. It's all very bad. I don't know how much of it is going to get better before the end of the season. Like, I keep thinking about the end of the last Demon Slayer season, the Hashira training arc. Like, look where that ended, man. Like, it's not like it was crazy bad, but it was right before the, everything's about to go crazy. Things have already been going crazy here. I really don't know. But like I said, man, I know more moments are coming. That's why I watched this show, and that's what I'm waiting for. We've watched these characters grow for 150 episodes. If you haven't been able to see all of that, then you haven't been watching the show. So I don't feel the need to really talk too much about it. Like, I've got so many of my thoughts out about how I feel about the whole show throughout this season. So a lot of what's happening on the screen is what's happening. Does that make any sense? Okay, what I am going to revisit is that one scene before the OP started. That little bit of extra they added on to the post-credits scene from last episode. Now, present Mike is voicing over saying she likes seeing people happy. That's why she didn't miss seeing the tears. Now, is he talking about Uraraka? Because I remember Uraraka had a bit of a thing with the heroes, like who's going to help the heroes kind of thing, and that's what led to her speech for Deku. But she didn't miss seeing the tears, like Toga's crying here. Now, why is Toga crying? Because she can't become Jin. She can't become Jin because she's not Jin. Jin could use the quirk of people that he copied. Toga can't. Toga's character is clearly going through something, and I feel like Uraraka's realized it, and I don't know specifically what it is, because my brain's not working. Okay, I'm glad at the very least I revisited that, so it's in my head for next episode, which is in 3 days. And these last 3 episodes, I'm going to do my absolute best to stay caught up, and I should be able to. With all that being said, I think I'm going to leave this one here, and I'm going to go watch the Gear Shift Deku episode again. So thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And as always, please continue to leave your comments and feedback down below. I always appreciate it. We'll see you all in the next episode of My Hero